Well, hello. Hey, how are we doing today? Hey, I'm just coming in to be able to talk about some tips. You already know how I'm always doing. I want to give you these tips along the way just to help you. Why I was load my truck up for the next day. Well, you all know that I'm an entrepreneur. I do distributing, online service, and we sell snacks. That's what we do. So I've been in this business for a while. I did build a business doing landscaping and grass cutting. I did maintenance work, build a business doing that. Decide that I wanted to be into retail because I can be able to learn my skills of communication with people. And so I had to work on that communication with people. But I had great customer service, and I had to take that advantage in being in the retail space. And I found myself selling a few things and thought that I could make some pretty good sales. So I thought, hey, why not jump into the skills? Seems pretty easy. I got a job being in retail and worked up from being a janitor all the way to being a manager in the retail business. So I thought, hey, I'm pretty good at this. And people liked and enjoyed the conversation that I would have and to sell them things to win them over because our job was to upsell the people. And so I took them skills from where I was and used them in my business. And so it became pretty successful. So today I just want to kind of elaborate. Sometimes I get questions. Some people ask me, man, what kind of skills do I need to be an entrepreneur, And so I was just elaborating over some of the things that brought me into being an entrepreneur, some short things. And if you go to some of my videos and look, that's if you subscribed already. But you can just drift through there and look, and there's a lot of different things that I talk about being an entrepreneur. Also, just some of the things that I went through as being an entrepreneur, growing to the point that I got, and I still have things to do. I still make failures. We all make failures. So um, I just like to share some of the things that I'm doing so I can help other people. But some of the things that I want to talk about, there is three crucial skills that we do need as being an entrepreneur. And one is communication. I had to work on that. I was good with working on people one on one. It may was push me out of comfort zone if I had to talk to a audience of people, which I had to do that several times to work out of my comfort zone. And I think it's good to be pushed into your comfort zone sometimes because it helps you and show that how good you are in certain uh, fields that you are. But that is a number one thing in the entrepreneur skill is trying to have some communication. And so I just want to kind of talk about some of the things that we do need um, in the being an entrepreneur is communication. So as I talk about that, I jotted down some notes to talk about it and to show how it's important to have communication. So some of the things that I did jot down in notes is entrepreneurs need to communicate their vision and ideals to team members, investors, and customers. Strong communication skills and are crucial for building relationships, attracting investments, and effectively managing the business. So not only talking one-on-one communication as being an entrepreneur, you need to be when you have people that you are working for you, you're going to have to communicate with them. That's team members. And also, you're going to need to talk to investors. People, maybe you want to go to the bank and get a loan to start this startup. People, you're going to have to get people to believe in you if you got people investing in your money. And you're going to have to communicate very well, not setting up a scheme or a scam, but to talk and be legit about the things that you need to do to communicate. Then also you have to build relationships with people. So the things that I do is when I'm selling my snacks and stuff, I have to go into stores sometime and sell in my goods to some stores. Some of them, they'll just call me in and say, what's your best sellers? And so that is a way of communicating too, is showing the people what you got. Is what I have to do is actually study some of my product, know my size of my bags, the ounces, knowing all types of different things in my business about my snacks and what will fit, what will not fit, what's going to be in the market, what's not going to be in the market to sell in this location. So them are one of the things that is communication. Another one is problem solving. Man, in that we have to do a lot of problem solving in your business. Entrepreneurs will face challenges and obstacles. The ability to identify problems, analyze potential solutions, and implement the most effective ones is essential for business success. So communications, problem solving, we have to do that because you can't go blame it on anybody else. Anything goes on in my business or the manager say, hey, I need to talk to you. I see that the space that we gave you is not being filled up. I have to figure out that problem and say, hey, maybe I need to come maybe twice a week to get things. I need to communicate with them to let them know that, hey, we're going to fix that immediately. So them problem solvers and all types of entrepreneur, there is different things, but you got to understand that you're going to need to have them skills is communication, problem solving, and also adaptability. The business environment is constantly changing. Entrepreneurs need to be adaptable, willing to adjust their strategy and approach as needed to stay competitive and successful. So we got to adapt to different things. The market always changes for us sometimes, and a lot of times we are changing different things. Uh, and all the time, if I'm selling cheese balls, guess what? It may not sell at a certain time of season. It may sell some, but not a whole lot. Then just different things we have to switch out. Have you ever went into Walmart and the stuff that you used to buy at that same spot and it's gone? It's almost like that pretty much every week, but they usually do it probably every 3 months. They'll make a shift change in it. And some products, they do it even frequently. So, and they try to sell so much in so many months, and then they're taking a shift and moving. And then you come there and say, oh man, they moved it. Well, that's problem. That is adaptability that they are doing is in making things of selling things. And so they can put something else in that spot and sell in that spot. So they are actually moving and motivating customers to buy different things. And so that's the way how they are doing their problem solving or different things that they are doing to adapt to the market. And so sometimes you have to do that is adapt to the market. And sometimes some stores, they may not sell as much as some stores. So I have to figure out a way is putting product and changing things around, putting things on sale, and so it can sell. So I'm adapting to the market in some ways. So them are some of the three key things, skills that you should have in your business. And being an entrepreneur, these are crucial things that you need to know. You had to have communication, problem solving, and adaptability. You got to be able to adapt. You got to be able to solve problems. That's part of the entrepreneur skills you have to do is because things always changes. And so as I got a little bit older and again was in the grass cut, I had to transform that. Adaptability is what I had to do is say, you know what, let's find something a little bit much simple, much easier, and in and out. And sometimes I'm still trying to do problem solving. I'm doing my communication, adaptability in my business at all times, making things a little bit more simple, much easier, where we can make easier money or less time at the job site. There's so many different things. So I hope these tips worked out for you. Thank you so much for just taking time out to watch my videos. I'm hoping some of these tips that I'm giving you that's going to help you along the way. Them are 3 crucial tips that's going to help you out. Take them and just jot them down, write them down, and say, hey, look, let's see what I need to do to improve myself. We need to always be an entrepreneur. You need to improve yourself. Work on your communication. I actually just start reading books, start reading out loud, start listening to different things to help me along the way because I want to be able to be a really good communication, just talking with people and networking with people, getting people to know people, and so you can be able to get in. So I have to talk with a lot of people to just get in different stores and different places as just talking about it. I give away a lot of free stuff too as well. So I mean, look, thank you all for just joining me. You all have a good day, and I'll see you on the next one. Look, keep pumping, keep pushing. Look, I need y'all to just keep pushing, okay? Keep the momentum going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Look, I'm coming back. I know this went a long one, but I'll be back, okay? You all have a good one. Bye bye.